just going to this. Pause. All right. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Live, people, from yet another new location. So I will say Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. And so I know I don't expect a big crowd today because it's Mother's Day and you should be with your mothers if you have them or doing whatever it is that you do on today. Today's live is really going to be just information for you. The first wave of information. And I have given my little get together, whatever you want to call it, a title. And it's the HOSTEL takeover. Yes. And I'm looking forward to it and I'm gathering information. I'm trying to, just let people know things I'll be putting together a list of things you can do. For one, like I said, this is just to let you get out and see some things and see it cheaply and not break the bank. If you want, this is exclusively for people that want to meet me in individual countries or go to multiple countries with me backpacking and staying in hostels. Okay. That's that. For all of you that say, oh, yeah, well, I'm going, but I'm staying here. Okay. Then you won't be a part of my little get together because, like I said, we'll be in a hostel. I will pick like nice ones. So far, so good. I haven't had to ditch. Well, I did ditch one. I just didn't like the city I was in, but I left there within 24 hours. But so far, the ones that I have been picking have been really great. Like I said, the one in Nicaragua, it was really nice. It had 2 kitchens. And so I'm seeing that as a chance to get together, like chill, party, whatever, and see some things in the cities that I'll be visiting for cheap. Now say that again, for cheap. So I put together the first few things, so basically towards the end of the year. So right now it's looking like you're gonna have about 5 months to purchase your ticket. And what I'm looking at, I was thinking about because my girls and her husband, they dive, and I still don't think I'm there yet for the scuba diving. So, and yeah, I'm just not feeling that off the coast thing right now. So I believe the first stop will be Senegal, Morocco, Portugal, Spain, Italy. First 5 countries. And from there, I'll figure it out from there. But for right now, how many did I say? Senegal, Morocco, Portugal, Spain, Italy. 5 countries, backpacking, hostels. I'm looking at prices and I'm trying to figure out a way. So if you want to meet me in a certain country or leave after a certain country, however you want to do it, just to see like how many beds in a hostel, how many beds will be needed. Because like I said, I'm just figuring like if you stay in a hostel in a shared room, it probably will be so lit and off the chain with people that you know. Real simple. I've done it with strangers and I've had, a pretty good time. So firstly, let me see, get my first slide up here. I made y'all some slides. I was like doing some stuff in the midst of my hangover. For you all that don't know, I am back in the United States. I am with my family and we had a get together yesterday and we had a really, really good time. Yep. And I woke up this morning a little dehydrated. That's all I'm going to say about that. A little dehydrated. I didn't know which end was up this morning, but It's all good. So, like I said, welcome. It's Sakayla on Go. It's a hostile takeover. So, in these places, we're choosing places to stay in and meet me there, greet me there, and we'll do whatever needs to be done. Go see some things. And really, Senegal, just want to go see the big statue that you can walk up to the top. And Morocco's got the huge market. And then Portugal and Spain. I want to see some things and go hiking. So, like I said, I know for a fact already, like one person that is interested maybe can only get like a week off from work. And as I explained, when flying from the US to Africa and Europe and certain places, sometimes depending on what kind of ticket you get, it can take up to 2 days to get to these places. Like the time change and the time in the air, in the flight. For instance, it took me 2 hours to go from northern Ghana to southern Ghana. It took me 6.5 hours to go from Ghana backwards to Qatar, 16 and a half hours from Qatar to Miami, and then another 2.5 hours to Nicaragua. So it took me like 2 days to get there. Most of the time when I fly into Ghana or wherever, it has taken me about 24 hours. So expect to leave on one day and get there the next day. And part of that is time change. And another part of that is a long flight from the US to cross the waters to get to wherever it is you go. And if it's a layover in London Heathrow, if it's a layover in Doha, Qatar, it just depends on where you're going. All right. So my first slide here. This is, and let me put this banner up for you. This is the company that I was explaining to you about. So that is why I am giving you more than enough time, because I do believe that you have to have your ticket paid for either 2 weeks or 1 month prior to your flight date. You do have to give them a deposit, and then you make payments. I believe when I used them, it was either every 2 weeks or once a month. You had a choice. And yes, these are the co-founders of Airfordable. What? I told y'all. So this was my confirmation. They popped up on my timeline on Instagram. And no, I am not being sponsored by anything that I will be sharing with you. These are my choices, my preferences. If you are not staying an extended period of time, if you're just say, okay, I'm gonna meet you here and I can only stay a week because I can only get a week off from my job or whatever, you don't need to spend the money that the things that I'm showing you. You can go cheapo, real cheapo depot if you want. And because you're not going to be staying long. So what I'm doing, and check your secondhand stores as well, especially if you're just going to one country, you're going to stay in one country, and look for backpacks. We are backpacking. You can get up to a 42-liter. I'd probably maybe stretch it to 45, depends on how well you know how to pack and pull those strings tight to fit in your overhead compartment. Now, I had a discussion also with someone yesterday, my cousin, and we were talking about it, how certain people know that they're over size, their luggage, their carry-on is too big, and they wait till they get right there and they say, oh no, you need to check that or whatever. It's done for free. The problem here that you won't have to worry about is that my advice to you is to only take one backpack and one little like cross the body bag, because people always say, well, you're going to Africa, aren't you afraid? Is this, is that? And I don't hear y'all saying, oh, you're going to Europe, they are pickpockets. So they like to pickpocket in Europe. So my bags of choice will be one that goes across the body. It's like a small backpack, and a 42-liter backpack on my back. I am staying for an extended period of time. So at the very maximum, you pack 2 weeks worth of clothes. Yes, you will have to hand wash some things. You'll probably do better than myself because I am a big person and my clothes tend to take up a lot of space. So if you are itty bitty little tiny something and wear an extra, extra small, you won't have to worry. You probably can get away with a 35-liter backpack because your clothes won't take up much space. Running up to it, getting a little closer to it, I will be checking the weather in these places. But in my opinion, just the way I see things, like to me, Europe is always cold and clammy. That's just the way I look at it. But guarantee you that Senegal and Morocco will probably be super hot. One swimsuit, because I think that will be in Senegal. The hostel may or may not have a swimming pool. So I'm just saying, like, one swimming pool, your comfortable clothes, things of that nature. I will get the list together. Here's my little cross the body bag that I will be getting from Amazon. Like I said, let me state again, I have no sponsors. Everything is coming out of my pocket. I'm doing me. You can do you, but this is an example of a cross the body backpack. And it has like a safety feature, like a flap. You have to zip in it to get into anything. So things that you will have on your body at all times is your passport and probably your cell phone, chargers or whatever. All that stuff fits in here. I think I even saw somebody said they were putting a notebook in there. So I think the notebook is the small laptop. It's all convenient. Like I said, I'll be going over that. I have a video as well when I went backpacking in East Africa, how I put stuff in my 35-liter backpack. Most of them have specific sleeves for your laptop if you're bringing it, if you need to work, if you're a digital nomad or a remote worker. I mean, not even say digital. If you are a remote worker and you need to bring your laptop, then most of the backpacks come with a sleeve specifically for your laptop, however you do it. This is the backpack that I will be, inshallah, investing in, because do you see that price tag? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get on the stroll for this one, but I love it because it's multicolor and I know my bag. I see my bag and I'll be like, hey, that's my bag. So hopefully it will always be really close to me in the overhead compartment. But in the event, one of the things that I looked at when I was coming home was that you open up the overhead compartment and everybody's piece of black luggage is in there. I like to be different, so I know my equipment and my bags. And I think I was just telling Sister, when I was buying luggage, I bought purple luggage. I bought this cool set on sale. It was purple, and then it looked like everybody in the airport had purple luggage. Most people get black because it's easy, because they will dirty your stuff up. And I did see, I should have got a picture of it. Maybe next time I'll get a picture of it. Somebody had a brand new Osprey, because what happened coming from Nicaragua, for some reason, the whole back section of the airplane, they said we had to check our luggage, section 8 and 9, because there was no overhead compartment space. So I don't know what they had stored up in there. Don't ask, don't tell. And we had to check our luggage. And I was like, ooh, that's somebody's brand new red Osprey backpack. That's the one that I want. And it's about the same price as this one. It might even be a little bit more, but the reviews on that was that it's not tough enough to continuous travel. So this one is specifically made for traveling with a backpack. This particular style with the multiple colors is used from like recycled materials. And it's kind of rubbery, so you don't have to worry about tears and stains and all that stuff. So I'm here for this one. They do have a smaller one, but this is the one that I'm going with. It's like a 42-liter, and it packs a bunch of stuff. And it comes with packing cubes for those of you that like to use packing cubes. For those of you that don't know what packing cubes are, it is a way to organize your things in your luggage and your backpacks. So This is where we starting off. Get your stuff. So even if you say, oh, when the time comes, you can't make it or you're not going or whatever, you'll still have the equipment to maybe do another one because I'm going to be out for a while, like I just did. I'm no longer looking for a place to live, but I'm just looking to just travel all over and take my time and, enjoy myself. Also, for those of you that are the nature people that like to be outside, there will be a lot of walking, and places like Portugal. If you come to meet me in Portugal, they are known for their cobblestone streets and their high humidity, and that makes high humidity and cobblestone makes for a slippery surface. So hiking shoes, hiking boots. I'm going to go up somebody's mountainside, but also I want to be comfortable when I'm walking. Cute shoes, all that out the door for me because I know I've just walked through several airports with my African little flip flop slides on, and yeah, my ankles and stuff was kind of hurting. So, um, anything with a skid proof sole on it. So I'm here for the hiking boot, hiking shoe, in the event that somebody wants to do that as well. That's cool. That's fine and dandy. Like when I was in Nicaragua, they had like a couple of volcanoes you can climb. They're like 45-minute hikes. So nope, you're not climbing Mount Kilimanjaro on a 5-day hike. Nothing like that. Just something I want to go up to some mountaintops, get some great pictures, and yeah, just enjoy the scenery. So, like I said, these are things of my choice, but in the event you get what you want, you get what's in your budget. I don't have a budget because I'm, way down here at the bottom. So that is why I'm trying to show you that things can be done on a small budget. So I will definitely go back to oops, too far. Go back to here, air affordable, put your ticket on layaway. I will be checking some prices. I will be checking around things. I'm looking at December 1st because I'm going, I have not, I can't remember the last time I even had turkey and dressing. I know since I've been in Africa, there was no such thing as turkey. I'm like, where's turkey meat? So I know I will be here to eat some turkey and dressing. And that also gives time to get these tickets paid for because anytime you're traveling, the most expensive thing will be your airline tickets. Nextly, for those that go stay someplace, really nice resorts or whatever, your second high price is where you stay. My high price airplane ticket, and it stops there because I'm doing hostels, buses, and trains once I get into a position where it can be done. Ferries, because if you look at a map, you'll see that Portugal and Spain look like it broke off from Africa. No joke. It just looked like it's a little bitty crack. So there may be a fast ferry or something to get you from the northern portion of Africa into Portugal and Spain. And then from there, everything seems to be touching train, bus, whatever, to the next destination. So as it stands right now, I know it is Dakar, Senegal. I think that's the capital. That's where the statue is. Morocco, I don't even know what the city is there, but there's the Marrakesh or something market. I want to go there. And then from Lisbon to Porto, Portugal, and then Madrid and Barcelona, Spain. Italy, quite a few stops in Italy. I've got to get those listed up. But another question that was asked was about souvenirs. So if you're only staying like a week or two, you are more than welcome to like get an extra bag for your souvenirs, depending on what to. I did magnets and shot glasses and stuff like that, postcards. You can put them in a tote and still carry that on with you with your backpack. So you can just roll that bag up and put it inside your backpack. Frustrations and just hassle is checking luggage. And it took me a while, but Nicaragua, they really showed me how to do this traveling. And then it was like, maybe it wasn't all in my mind, because I had half the luggage that I took to Africa, and it was still hard because, yeah, you got to push that crap yourself, especially once you arrive in the US, because people are just going to look at you struggle, and nobody's going to help you, just probably say, well, you shouldn't have packed so much. So, yeah, that's the thing. So that is your information for today. This is really quick. Like I said, I hope you all are enjoying your families today. If you catch this on the replay, people that I'm going to put y'all on blast, people that I will definitely be looking for. There we go, right there. I was just going to call. I was like, hey, Bitcoin Hotep, what's going on? So this is one that I'll be looking for. G. Scott, I'll be looking for you. Said, Drag said, all of my followers, Nice in Egypt, Barbara, I got a couple of Barbaras, Nurse, Super Nurse, I got a couple of y'all. I want to really hope y'all show up to some of these places and we can have a really good time, especially. So here's something that you can do on your own. You can look up and see, okay, this is the places that are that she's going to. Then let me see what is interesting for me. And even if we got 6 people in one place, and half of y'all want to go to this place and another half say, oh, I'm not down with that, I want to go see this, then we can split up and go, because this is not a group, technically not a group affair. This is just something that meet me or beat me there type deal, and staying in as a group together, because I did really enjoy myself, even though they was all strangers. And I was like, we can be in here having just cutting up, you know how we do it. We cut up and we have fun. So it's just like being in a house and just being with your family and chilling out, but in a better position. Greetings. Hey, Houston. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yes. And so these are the things. So the first part, let me repeat again. I think I have pretty much mapped out the first leg of the trip, and I am looking at cost of tickets, because I'm sure it'll be cheaper to fly into Senegal versus flying to Cape Verde or Cabo Verde, whichever you call it. Senegal, Morocco, Portugal, Spain, Italy. That is the first leg. You're most welcome, my dear. That will be the first leg. Now it's just a matter of how many days. My suggestion is, if you are a working person and you only get a certain amount of vacation per year, or if you think that you can, just get the time off without pay, my suggestion is that you do at least 10 days, because like I said, most of these flights take almost 2 days to get to these destinations. So we fly into Senegal, and a short flight to Morocco, simply because, from what I know, taking a bus or train from Senegal to Morocco is not completely safe. So I would not put you in a position that something is not totally safe like that. What is that? Mauritania, I hear, is not the coolest place to be. So not unless you want to be down with the slave trade. I don't I don't know. That's every video that I've ever seen of this place is like, I'm sure coming from where you're coming from, it wouldn't be a problem. But if you're from somewhere else, it could be. If these are possibilities like this, their trains are unsafe, things like that. So, and for you that are new here, go ahead and hit that like button and give a subscribe. I'm just coming back from Africa, from 2.5 years in Africa and 1 month in Nicaragua in Central America. And this is where it just, fighting with luggage and being in Nicaragua around people from all over the world that only had a backpack, and I had to pay like double the amount of money as everyone else because I needed a private room just to house my luggage, and didn't get to go do some of the stuff that I wanted to do because I got all this luggage. So downsizing and making it work and making it do what it do. Let me see. What I will do, I'm going to make a new email exclusively for the hostile takeover. Sounds a whole lot like a hostile takeover, but yeah. So I'll make an email exclusively for that. So if you have questions or if you need the PDF file with the things that I'm making, that'll be a way that you can get it from this email. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a cute little email. So yeah, I should have thought about that sooner. But that's that for today. I know, like I said, enjoy yourself, catch the replay, leave a comment as to where you're watching from. And, of those 5 countries that I listed, if you want to do all of them, if you got it like that, if you work remotely, or if you just got deep, deep pockets and can be gone for, a good little length of time. Because I think with those 5 countries can easily be a 3-month trip. But if you just want to do certain countries, let me know. Give your suggestions. Let me know in the comments any questions or concerns until I get this email up and running. And as a matter of fact, I will make that email as soon as I get off of here, and I will pin it in the comment section and put it in the description box for the live video so that you can send me any questions or concerns that you may have. And like I said, by all means, check out this BOB right here, Airfordable. Yes, I have used them. Yes, they are reliable. And it's a good thing. So you just don't have to come off of that big chunk of money all at once. And like I said, you can do multiple tickets, I believe. So the first one will be from wherever you're coming from to Senegal, and then from Senegal to Morocco. And then from there, I will be figuring it out, because I think it should be a ferry or something to take you right across into Portugal and Spain. And then from there, because I've never been on a high-speed train before, and I'm looking forward to that. That's the thing in Europe and Asia, places like that. Yeah. So let me know. Let me know if you think this is a great, great idea, and anything else that you may think of. So thank y'all for watching today. This information will be coming out weekly, things that you'll need, suggestions. If you find something, a good deal or good rate, or at a store, the store may not be in everybody's state or country or whatever, but we may be able to find something comparable, on Amazon or whatever. Yeah. And I'm going to say one last time, I am not sponsored by anybody. These things that I showed you are strictly my choices, things that I am hoping to have on my person. I know, like I said, if I got to get on a stroll to get that backpack, it's going down because I like it. I really like it. So yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any questions. Anybody have any questions? Right now that you can ask and I could possibly answer? Let me know. If not, I will be shutting it down. And this has got to be one of the fastest lives that I have done in a while. So yeah. Give it a couple of seconds. Let's see if there's anything else I could think of. Also, this, like I said, this picture here is from Instagram. So you can go follow Airfordable on Instagram as well. Support our people, support our Black-owned businesses. because they're giving you an opportunity. Am I having fun in Detroit? I am. We had a get together yesterday. You can rewatch, do the replay, and catch the front part of the video where I tell you how I didn't know which end was up this morning. Plenty of wine, plenty of wine. But my nieces, nephews, great nephews, we had everyone showed up pretty much, except for some brothers. Brothers didn't. Neither one of my brothers that live in the area showed up. So yeah. It's all good. We mixed it together, Mother's Day and welcome home. We barbecued. We had music playing, the microphone. I was on the microphone, which is why my throat is a little scratchy today. But yeah, we had a really good time. So it's good to be home. It actually feels kind of good to be home, and I'm ready to go. So I'm ready to go, but I know what I need to do. I got things that need to go. We need to see the dentist. We need to see the eye doctor. I ain't got no driver's license, so don't ask me to come and see you nowhere because I can't drive to you. I don't have any driver's license. They expired like last year or something like that. And knowing that how I've been traveling, yeah, just don't even think about asking me to come where you are because I'm tired. I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, and I'm in the same city I was born and raised in. So that's that. But anyway, you all enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day, the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend. And I will see you hopefully next week, inshallah. And I will definitely post the brand new email in the description box and pin it in the comments. All right. All right. All right, y'all. We'll talk. Ciao. Now, what I want to know where the video is, you said you took yesterday.